Hi guys. So today we're going to talk a little bit about juicing. I don't know whether you're active on Instagram, whether maybe they're targeting me specifically, or whether you might be living under a rock, but juicing is kind of a thing right now. So I've decided that I'm gonna try it. Some of the reasons why I think people are doing this, I've seen that there are some food trends and health trends that are trying to get away from people taking supplements, which I still take a vitamin every day and I'm gonna continue to, but I think people are trying to maybe get away from taking supplements and trying to get all of their nutrients from their food. And I think that people are thinking that juicing is maybe a more efficient way to do that. So I'm gonna try that too. I also think that people are trying to lose weight with it. That would certainly be an added bonus for me, but not really what my main goal is. Really, my goal is to feel healthier, to feel a little less fatigued. I had an illness, a tick-borne disease called Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever a couple of years ago. The after effects still get you kind of run down and stuff if you don't really take good care of yourself, which I admittedly have not been doing lately. So I'd like to offset some of those negative effects. And also, I guess it's a detoxing thing too, that people think that juicing is going to do. There's a guy called the Medical Medium who writes about how juicing, particularly celery juice, helps detoxify your liver. So, and I like my wine, so a little detox wouldn't hurt anybody for sure. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit today about why I'm trying it, why other people like it, the juicers that are out there, specifically this one that I bought. This one is from Amazon. It is called I guess it's iCook, and it is a centrifugal juicer. I got it last week. It was about $55, and there are a couple of different styles of juicers. There's the centrifugal one, because that's a mouthful, that actually has this little tiny like blade inside and a really fine sieve mesh, and it like just basically grinds up your food using friction. And then there is another type called a masticating juicer, and that one is a slower type of juicer. It actually like chews the food for you and creates juice that way. It is supposed to be a little healthier method because it like cold extracts the juice as opposed to using the heat and friction that this one uses. So what I'm gonna do is go through the process of putting this one together. All right, so like I said, this one is the iCook centrifugal, God, what a mouthful, juicer from Amazon. They have a very poorly translated owner's manual, so hopefully my putting this together in front of you today will help eliminate somewhat the need for you to try to go through this. Some of the funny things that they say, like in this translation, says, "Attentions, this machine is unavailable for the weakness, unresponsive person, including children." So in putting together the machine, here we have, this is the mechanism that has the juicing spout on there. And there are a couple of different settings for that, which I'll show you. And that just kind of pops right in. Then we have, this is the rubbish collector. It takes all the pulp, the machine spits all the pulp out into that. Then here is the powerhouse of this thing. It is the blade attachment. And it just pops right in. You'll hear it snap. Then we have, I don't know, this lid. And you can tell it's kind of similar to a food processor in how it's laid out. This right here just locks it all in place, and it'll just kind of snap like that. Here's your pusher. So it really is like a food processor in that you're just pushing everything in there. This does have a screw cap on it, so just be mindful of that. And then here is your little juice collector. There is like a splash guard type of thing right here, and you're just going kind of slide it in like that, and then the lid for that. So then, like, what you'll do is you'll just tuck it in under your juice collector, or under your juicer rather, and it'll spit the juice out. Now when you're done, what you'll do, this little thing right here has 2 different settings. So when you're done, when you're done, you'll just take your little juice collector and pop it out, and then that way once you slide it out of there, it's not constantly dribbling with the remnants of juice are remaining there. So now what we're going to do is we'll take it over here where I actually have a plug and do some juicing. Alright, so today what I'm going to do is 3 stalks of celery, 2 carrots, and a Granny Smith apple. And I have been not doing them in any particular order. I don't think it matters. They're all going to the same place. So let's start with the apple. And this thing does have 2 speed settings. For the harder fruits and vegetables, which is kind of what we have today, I'm using the number 2, the faster setting. You see where it's spitting out the juice there. And wait for it to turn off. Get some projectiles. In go some of the carrots. And here we go. And finally, the celery. I'm gonna do 2 batches of celery here. Right, so yep, see how I like popped up the little juice thing? And then that carrot color really comes through. Now that little splash guard thing also like stops, like, I guess if you're the type of person that puts like stuff like apples with seeds and all that stuff in there, then it would stop that from coming through. But give it a little bit of a stir. Alright, so I've got this really lovely, kind of brownish juice, but it actually tastes really good. I always enjoyed V8 juice, and I always kind of thought that more of that flavor came from tomatoes. I'm starting to think that maybe now that I've actually drank these raw juices that it's more from the carrot. Adding the apple definitely adds some sweetness as well. Apples and carrots are both pretty sweet. The celery, you kind of get a little hint of that, but more in like a celery salt kind of way. So we'll see if this helps me feel more energized throughout the day. I am going to try doing this for a week, every morning without fail, and I will do some documenting throughout the week. I'd like to see how it's going to make me feel at the end, and I'll share that with you. And also my thoughts on how this juicer is doing for me, compare with the performances of some of the other juicers that I've seen out there but haven't personally used, and see whether I think this might be a good fit for you if you're starting with your juicing journey. So have a great day. See you tomorrow.